Hail brothers and sisters, my name is Captain Meatshield and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, where I think things with the slime storage changeover are going fairly well. Everybody's running around cleaning stuff up at the moment, so that's pretty good. We're eventually going to have to start digging down here and clearing out some more of this mess. As it stands right now, things are okay. How's the incubation on these lava eggs going, actually? 31%, that's not too bad. Was I bringing the other lots in as well? Oh, I could just have a slickster lava, okay. So that's what they look like, they're like little purple pancakes. Oh, nice. We may as well take one. We'll wrangle you, I think. I think we've got to kind of let it kind of wander around to its thing. You're very cute. Are you just gonna like hover around up here? You're not gonna like fly around everywhere, are you? I'm assuming you just kind of hover. But yeah, the only... Oh, we need to... Critter traps. Oh, okay. How do we use critter traps? Is that a thing I need? I need the next level of critter stuff. So people need to get to doing some research. I also need to re-establish my supercomputer because I don't have one of those at the moment. So we're going to put that right next to the printing pod. We're going to rig you up to some power. Hopefully we can put that down and you can get trapped and sent over here. We're going to have to start thinking about putting some piping in over this way. I think you guys are... You are growing. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, we'll put a gas vent there. And then we're going to bring a pipe or pump down... Or, yeah. Gas pipes down this way. I need to find somewhere that I can... Oh, I could get some CO2 from just down in here, I think. There's plenty of it. Will you work there? Actually, I'll put you there, I think. We'll cancel that build. We are going to put in a gas filter, however. Which will go here, I think. So we'll have that come through there. That is going to be our CO2. We're going to go straight up that way. And then the rest of this, I suppose, can go... We'll just dump it out over here or something. I don't think it really matters too much. But all of this in here is just carbon dioxide, so we can finally do something with all this. I mean, I'm half tempted to turn off the carbon skimmers just to make sure that we have a healthy amount of CO2 that we can send up over this way. Some might disable these, actually. We should also put a switch just down here that we can feed a wire into. And then these things can run on the same little power switch, I think. I'm hoping that this is going to work with it, you know, being somewhat submerged. So it could be a problem if it's not going to do that. Also need some of this stuff built on some higher priorities. We have now got some dust caps grown as well, so that's just awesome. We should be getting some fried mushrooms now. Oh, yes we are. That's awesome. So there's more food that people are going to like. Just great. How are we doing on our algae supply as well? It's okay for the time being. But I do want to make sure that we've got as much as we can manage. Or as much as we can get, really. And again, I'm still trying to keep an eye on the slime lung germs up here. I do think they're dying off. Slowly but surely, they're dying off. And that's pretty good. Also, how is the temperature for all this going? I have been looking up other things to do with the slime stuff, of how to store it. One thing that could really help would be getting this room down to a lower temperature. Because, right, disease, slime lung. If I can get the temperature of a storage room down to below 10 degrees, it will kill the germs. So that is something that we could potentially do. It may involve having to get some Weezeworts in here, or to find a way to to lower the temperature in this room. But there's certainly an option for doing things that way, which could be interesting, so that's something to consider. But for now, just doing this option should be fine. Unfortunately, yeah, the germs here are just continuing to grow. But I'm hoping we might have some luck with being able to get that slime stored away nicely. It's going to be an interesting thing. Also wanted to check to see if these pipes are going to be cool enough going past the Weezeworts. Yeah, they're not really lowering the temperature all that much, if at all. Like, we really need a kind of frozen biome space to run the water pipes through or something. So, I tell you what, we're going to uproot them both, and we're going to deconstruct the flower pots. I might move the Weezeworts down here instead, so that they can be of use to the, try and cool this room down, see if we could get it down to below 10 degrees. It's potential, it's a possibility. On that subject, what I could do is maybe build this room out with insulated tiles. It could be an option. I'm going to need to research insulated tiles first. So that could be something to happen after we get this one out of the way. Where are they? They're down in temperature modulation. So maybe once we've got this done, we could queue that up and see what we can do from there. Oh, we're on cycle 100. That's awesome. You are an unreachable build. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. Put a ladder there so somebody can get to that job. And you're a reachable build? Yes, you are. Good. Oh, good. Nicola, how have you got slime lung? You've got slime lung. It's just typical. It's just typical. Oh, I think Lyra has another skill point. Okay, we'll give you another engineering one then. You are one away from a mechatronics engineering hat. Ooh, that could be very cool for you. You better appreciate the position. Okay, we've got the last bit of this pipe in, so we're going to switch this on. And you need your filter to be carbon dioxide. There we go. Don't know how much of this we're going to need. Fill in the pipes, so I'm just going to do a little bit. I'll turn that off for now. I want to see how much this is going to fill, because it's only a small room, and I'm hoping that the CO2 is more going to drop straight down, but it's probably going to filter out through here a little bit, which could be a bit of a problem. Oh yeah, we do have some slime lung germs floating around. I think that's mostly because Nicola keeps coughing them up. And this room seems to be filling kind of as I want it to, which is good. What have we got in the pipes? Gas pipes are now empty, but hopefully all that will settle. I'm hoping. Right, okay, so that's a critter sensor. We don't need that. Ah, I can't capture that thing because I need plastic. Well, damn. That's a problem. I don't have plastic yet. I need refined metal for that stuff. That's less than fantastic. But I mean, we've started setting up this room for the slicksters, so hopefully once these ones hatch, it'll be alright. I probably should have checked your capture method before getting anything. I mean, I can register this for slickster lava now, so that does kind of help things out a bit, I think. And yeah, I don't think I need a critter feeder for you guys, because you're just going to eat carbon dioxide. You don't actually need food. So we'll dismantle this, we'll deconstruct the critter feeder, we'll get rid of that. I'm assuming there's an option to be able to groom you. So I'll leave the grooming station. And yeah, we'll hopefully see things improve with the lava eggs. If we can get round to... No. You are very, very cute. Adorable little sod. What do you keep running over here to do? I don't know. But I do need to do more research, so I want to get the temperature modulation so that we can get insulated tiles. If we can build those around this, we might have a better chance of getting the Wheezeworts to cool the room down and keep it at a good temperature. So what I might do to that effect is drag things down here, because I might want to expand things a little bit so that we can accommodate some thicker walls with the insulated tiles, and maybe like some platforms so I can put some wart seed pots like up in like the corners. That could be an option. So if I were to say, right, let's build all this stuff on a 1 just so that I can get an idea of what I'm doing. So we'll say these will be the new walls. We'll have things kind of around this sort of size, and then I'll want like tile there so that I can get the wart seeds in, and then another 2. Call it like 3 tiles down. Make another. So yeah, I'll do things like this. So this is going to look weird just because I'm using the wrong materials for things at the moment. Yeah, we'll kind of drag stuff around that way. So yeah, it's going to look a little bit strange for now. But if we can start digging out space over this way, we can start processing some more slime, which, you know, is what it is. Because ideally, I'd like to not have to worry about this liquid lock eventually. I'd like to be able to just kind of... Well, I mean, it would be good... It's going to be good for, like, kind of keeping things contained while we're dealing with all the slime. Keep everything over this side of... you know, the lock kind of sequestered away so that we don't have to really worry about it. We've got another print available. Hatchling eggs. He's giving us eggs for everything at the moment. I really don't know if I want to print any of those right now, so I'm going to leave it as is. And we're nearly done with temperature modulation research, so I think tomorrow... What the... Oh, you farted out some crude oil. Can we mop that, please? I didn't realise they were going to fart that out as, like... Well, I suppose I should have guessed they would have just, like, squirted that out as liquid, wouldn't I? They're not exactly going to barrel it up for me, or anything. There we go, we got some canisters of crude oil. So, I'm assuming I can put that into the bottle emptier? I can. I can empty the crude oil out into what will end up being a big old tank. That's cool. Oh no, we let the puff prints out. Oh, you weird thing. Because you fart out slime, don't you? Yeah, you excrete slime, but you eat polluted oxygen. Ugh. Oh, you're disgusting. Right, but we do now have insulated tiles, so I want to make these out of... I think I want to make these out of igneous rock. Because they're slow heating, which is probably going to be better for what I want to do with them. So, yeah, I'm going to build insulated tile along all of this stuff. I'm going to just kind of slowly replace this stuff along here. Oh, I just realised all this is going to get done on a 1. I actually want this stuff to go in, please. Build it on a 7. So this room's going to get very, very cramped. But eventually we'll expand it out once we can get down here and kind of free up the space a bit more. I'm not entirely sure on where I want to put all the crude oil at the moment. I don't know if I can stick that in a storage bin. No, I don't think I can. All I can do is chuck that into the bottle emptier at the moment. We got another skill point earned. Ooh, who earned what? Turner, you've got another one. Bloody hell. Right, what else was I going to train you up in? I don't know. You're interested in tinkering and art, so we could go with the art stuff. That suits me fine. I just realised that tile's not going to go there, is it? No. Somebody else has just earned a skill point, and that was Hassan. You are now going to be moving up into crop tending, so you can improve your farming skills. Right, now I want to seal things off over here again. Because there's little bits of slime down here. I want to make sure that people come through here to go and dig it all up first. Oh yeah, we also got some stuff here. We can convert water into ice. Ooh, okay, that's cool. We're going to build a little bit of wall in along here. Some insulated wall. Again, 1 priority. We don't want that. Build things on a 7. And then I want to dig out this space as well. And I'm going to try and be sneaky with some of this stuff. I want to dig out these bits so that all of the slime and everything, anything that's is just going to drop down here, pretty much, so that I don't have to worry about doing sweeps on all of the rooms. Oh, for God's sake. Build these things on a 7. Improve that priority, please. Yeah, the slime lung is just kind of continuing to get around, and I don't like it. But we're managing to get around everything at the moment, which is pretty good. Hassan, what are you doing? Wait. No idea. I think he was trying to get oxygen, but it didn't really go very well for him, did it? This is the problem. You guys are coming down here trying to breathe oxygen that's all polluted. It's all full of fucking germs. No wonder you keep getting ill. I mean, it doesn't help that this is barely breathable oxygen in here. I mean, it's breathable, but not by much. I really do need to sort you guys out with some sort of suits that you can go about working with. How is there still sandstone here? Well, I suppose it does matter. Now, for the record, I have no idea if I'm going to be able to get this to work. It's just something that I want to try because I read online that there's a good way of dealing with slime. So we're going to see if it works. Long and short of it. Okay, basic framework is slowly getting in place. It's by no means finished, but we're starting to see some net result. You know, we're starting to see the framework going in place, which is good. May has also upgraded. She's got a new skill. There's nothing I can do like with additional skill points, like on the things that you've already upgraded. Okay, well, you also like farming, so we're going to do that. We've got 3 qualified farmers now, which is awesome. Ooh, our slickster is a full-grown slickster now. Look, you're still adorable. You're really cute. You're like a weird little Pokemon thing. Let's clean up some more of that crude oil, because you've dribbled a little bit more out. Ooh, there's a lot of polluted oxygen up in here. There's all the, I think, floral scents from these things. A lot of stuff down here seems to be pumping out polluted oxygen, maybe. I'm not sure. It's interesting. I mean, there is slime that's emitting polluted oxygen, so it's probably just that. Alright, let's drag some more of this over. And we're gonna build these bits in. Oh, I think that puff print's gonna get buried. Yep, he just got built into the wall. I'll tell you what, you can kind of stay there, I think. He might be a problematic creature. These lava are 62% incubated. Get in there, and you are continuing to fart out some more crude. I'm going to really need to sort out a storage tank for that. Because, yeah, the amount you're pooping out is going to be insane. Maybe I need to set up a liquid pump in here, so we can pump the crude oil out. So I have a feeling that might be a necessity. The oxygen in here is a very weird mix. It's quite strange. I might try and dig some more of this out so that we can get a little bit more of the oxygen flow coming up this way. We can let this deodorizer do a bit more work. Maybe even put an airflow tile underneath this thing, so yeah, that could work. Oh wow, we are really running low on copper. I hadn't even noticed how low that was getting. 800 kilograms left. I certainly don't like the colour of this polluted oxygen room. Oh, a little, I say room, little space there. It's not particularly nice. But hopefully the polluted oxygen that's in here now will start to rise up, and this deodorizer can improve the quality of the air and get rid of some of that slime lung. And it might make things a little bit easier for people up here, like when they're coming out over this way. We've still got a lot of carbon dioxide over here, but if we can do something about the polluted oxygen, then that could really do us some favours. Oh, that is doing a lot to improve things. That's not looking too bad. Yeah, air quality is improving in here. I mean, it's not much. It really isn't much. Yeah, it's still mostly CO2 down this way. But, I mean, it's some sort of improvement. We've mostly got floral scents in the air down here. I don't think we've actually really got slime lung. We've got a little bit of slime lung. It's not too bad. Okay, so we've got more of a frozen biome over this way. We could potentially go and get some more Wheezeworts out in this, because I want to kind of prepare this for having quite a few Wheezeworts in. I want to try and get 4 on either side, so hopefully that will really be a good way of cooling the room down. Whether or not it's going to get it down to -10 or not, I don't know, because you've got to remember the Wheezewort down to less than 10 degrees, I mean. Because the Wheezeworts do have an internal temperature of 20, so I do think that might be the lowest it will go. But I'm kind of having a stab at this. I want to see if it works. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then we'll try something new. But I'm experimenting. That's the key to these sorts of games, is experimenting. Or just looking guides up online and finding the best way to do it. But at the moment, I feel like this is going to be the best solution I've got to hand. So I'm going with it. Oh no, I'm not making this out of obsidian, am I? Why am I making this out of obsidian? Don't make these out of obsidian. When did I select that? I want slow heating stuff. How much of this has been made out of obsidian now? Okay, not much, that's fine. I don't even know why it selected that. That spun me out. Oh, this could prove to be a problem. Don't know, no, oh, thank God. I figured we'd go maximum speed on this just so that we can try and get things built. Because I've been sitting around just kind of waiting for things to happen. You know, as is the case when you do one of these big room builds. So yeah, I figured, fuck it, let's just speed up the time. Get it done as quickly as possible. Time to start sealing things up on this side. And I think we can close off this bulkhead, I suppose. We're going to plant the wart seeds and then close off this side, and then we're going to need to start sorting out the rest of this. So I'm going to want... two are going to be there. I'm probably going to have to shift some stuff around over on this side of things, but we shouldn't have too many issues. Oh, that one didn't go in for some reason. I don't know why people didn't put that one down. Oh, fucked if I know. Oh, Nails, you've got another skill point as well, have you? Okay, I think we'll give you... you need another improved carrying, don't you? So that you can get to mechatronics engineering. Okay, that'll do it. We're just finishing up some stuff here. We've built a ladder all the way down so we can get to this little tile over here. These weezeworts are busy working away. But I think it's time to seal this room in. And then we're going to break the floor in here so that we can let all of this water drop down into this new little basin. And then we can start moving stuff down into this bigger room. We can finish up the ceiling and everything as well. I think these weezeworts are trying their hardest to keep this temperature down. We really need the sides of this sealed off, and I think once we get some more weezeworts in other areas of the room, this might actually work. Like, I'm not 100% sure on this, but it might actually work, which I think is ridiculous. There we go. We got the water through at the very least. So that's something. I think that might actually be enough water to fill this. I mean, to a certain degree. Not completely, I don't think. Yeah, I think maybe with moving these storage bins down here, I think I might be done with transferring this stuff over. So, yeah, we're going to sort out these bins. Those are going to go in on an 8. I'm going to get rid of this bottle emptier. Cancel these bits here. We'll set up more flower pots over there. These ones are currently inaccessible, but they will be once this changes to being a ladder. So, should work out okay. And... yeah, I think these are trying to pump out some nice cold air. Wow, there's something in minus degrees. Ooh. Yeah, I do think this could work. I am excited to see this work. I want this to happen. We need more water seeds. That is a clear and obvious truth. But I think this has potential to work. Okay. Yeah, we're going to change you over to slime. You're going to be a priority 9. These are going to switch down to a priority 1 for slime, and we'll copy that all over, so hopefully all the slime moves down here. I think they're submerged enough already. And they're already all empty. So, we're going to deconstruct the floor tiles beneath them. And of course it overspills. Whoops. But that is now as full as it needs to be. It's not going to need to be any more full than that, really. We'll deconstruct these bits. And we're going to replace all of this stuff with insulated tiles. Probably going to move all this as well. But yeah, you guys still can't get in here, can you? Which is a problem. So I might have to deconstruct that for now. Oh no, you can reach it. Never mind, we'll cancel that deconstruct. Can you get in a mop? That's my question. Yes, you can. Good. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to deconstruct this bit of ladder. I'm probably going to deconstruct all this bit of ladder. I'm going to replace the ladder and put it up here. But we're going to leave a gap here so we can put in a mechanized airlock, I want to say. I think that's the one we're going to go with. We're going to move this deodorizer and get this tile out of the way. And then... Can I build insulated tiles over that? I can. Good. There's a big spacious room for all of this. But I think it is going to work fine. But unfortunately, I also think that is where I'm going to have to leave this episode off. This room has gone through some changes. But I think this might be the one that's going to work. We are bringing the temperature down in here. It is starting to work already. Just with the... Yeah, that ladder is at 11.2 degrees C. That is a cold ladder. Yeah, these Weezeworts, I think, are going to do the trick. I think this is really going to work, as long as we just kind of give it time. All of this. Potentially the water here is going to get down to below 10 degrees, and if it does, that's going to be fantastic. That's really what we want out of all this. So over the coming episodes, we'll see how this balances out. If we can get some more wart seeds, then that's really going to help the situation. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with this setup now. I'm really glad that I seem to have got myself a solution. So for now, I'm going to wrap this video up here, I think, and just say thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out the playlists on the channel for more Let's Plays on Rkivers, and give this video a like or a comment just to leave your thoughts. And if you wish to join the ever-growing ranks of the Order of the Shield, subscribe on YouTube, chuck me a follow over on Twitch, or maybe even consider checking out my Patreon, becoming an officer within the ranks. But thank you again for watching this video, and I will catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield, signing off. Someone tells me this guy hasn't been augmented to, like, be improved. I think they just started building him body parts made out of paper.